is a natural mystic blowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. This could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer, many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Things are not the way they used to be. I won't tell no lie. One and all got to face reality now. Though I try to find the answer to all the questions they ask, though I know it's impossible to go living through the past, don't tell no lie. There is a natural mystic blowing through the air. You can't keep I down. Good morning, my people. Blessed love. If it is not of reality, it is not real. If it is not real, it doesn't exist. Time, space, and energy. The Almighty. You don't have to follow. It is always with you. Let me show you something, my people. Time, space, and energy. If I take up this buckle to show you, you cannot live or do without time, space, and energy. The scientist, the man with all the degree, we went to the biggest university, come forward, find me, and dispute time, space, and energy. Dispute it. Tell me I am wrong. I am waiting. Leave it in the comment section. Tell me you want an interview with me to dispute time, space, and energy, the Almighty. If I take up this buckle and I put it right here on my head, in my temple, my head won't break. No, this buckle won't do my head nothing. But if I use the power of the Almighty, I surely will get hurt. If I move the buckle, I put space in between the buckle. Space. The Trinity. Part of the Trinity. I put space between the buckle. And I redirect the buckle with the force of energy and send it back into my head. The buckle needs the space. And with time, will manifest the fracture from the buckle. You want me to hear it again? I put this buckle on my forehead. It won't do nothing much. But if I give the buckle space between my head and the buckle and redirect it with a hard force of energy, my head will break or get a quaker, a bump, because the buckle needs space and it travel with time. Time. From here to here, it's going to take a time before it catch my head. And it traveling with energy. Energy is in all space. Even inside of this buckle have a space. The great thing about energy, time, and space, you don't have to follow it. It is always with you. My people, wake up and live. Following Jesus, it's a disguise. And while you're following Jesus, they're following their king and their queen and robbing the earth. This is a race of life. And many race is in the race. The rat race, the dog race, the lion race, the roach race, the human race. The human race built up of a different type of human race. You have the white race, the Chinese race, the black race, the Indian race. It is a race of life, a literally race of life. A race to live. So how the black man is going to gain his if he don't follow himself? You have to follow the true black leader. Find that true black leader and follow. The black leader that don't follow the white man. If you have 2 kids in your house, one is your biological and one is just a kid, a friend kid, you are going to show your kid more love. You are going to be on your kid's side more. So if you follow the white man as an African, do you think he's going to be on your side more than he be on his side? He's going to have favoritism because that's his own. You are not his own. You are the race of the African, and he are the race of the Caucasian or the European. We have to follow our true black leaders. Our true black leaders, the black leaders that does not take any orders from the white man. Find that leader. Find that king. Where is the king of Africa to lead the black race? Where is the king of Africa to lead the black race? The voice of my ancestors are speaking. My people, wake up and live. They are taking everything from us. We're going to wake up one day with nothing under our feet. The land are all taken. If we keep on following Jesus, Jesus is a disguise. They are not following Jesus. They're following their king and their queen because they benefiting from following their king and their queen. And we are losing as a collective race, not as a single person. A one black man can go make a church and buy tithes and collection and all these things. Him buy a car, him buy a house, him buy a piece of land. But that as an individual. What as a collective? As a collective. Muta always said that. The church may be full of 100 people. Most of those people will not even be able to buy a car tire, much less a car. But the individual pastor will be able to buy the mansion, the land, everything he wants. But as a nation, we have to come together as a nation, unite. As a nation, find that black leader to follow. We have to claim what is ours, Africa. We have to look for that true black king that doesn't follow the white man. But we, the black nation, follow our leader. All the race in the race of life have a leader and need a leader. The bees need the queen bees. The lion need the lioness. The elephant need the matriarch. And the lion. Every race in the race of life need a leader to follow. Because this is a race of life. If I put represent 4 butterfly. Right? The 4 butterfly represent the black. A black butterfly represent the black. A white butterfly represent the white. A yellow butterfly represent the Chinese man. And the red butterfly represent the Indian man. And I put them on the starting line in the race of life. And say they're supposed to end the race in Africa. But they gonna take 10 years to get there. The butterfly itself only live for 3 years. So how they gonna get there in the race of life? They would have to multiply one of itself. So each distance they travel, the white one would have to multiply another butterfly, because remember, he only gonna live for 3 years. So they don't have to go in pair. And his one from him will continue the journey. The other will continue the journey. The other will continue the journey. Say they have stop station on the way. The yellow stop station, the white stop station, the black stop station, and the red stop station. Do you think when the black reach at the white stop station and the white doesn't reach there yet, he's going to tell you to go in the right direction? When he know he want his race to win, he's going to turn you off because he see you leading. And you have to re-multiply to get there. Like within a 5th generation. It is the race of life, and we have to find that true black leader to lead the black race. We are in serious trouble. Serious trouble. And it's not for next year or for the other year. Because life continues millions of years into the future. When we get there, maybe we, the black race, is not going to exist in the race of life. That's the aim. For the next 5,000 years, maybe we are no more longer around. Because we doesn't have anything under our feet. They claiming everything. They claiming everything. And their Holy Trinity of the Son, the Father, and the Holy Ghost, you have to follow him. Go to church. Pay a collection. And you see you're getting nothing from it. But the pastor man is gaining as an individual. But as a collective, you're not getting anything from it. I and I, Holy Trinity, which is create all life. Time, space, and energy. 1 in 3, 3 in 1. You don't have to follow. It is always with you. The only thing the black man need to follow is the black man. One of his kind. Follow your kind. They will follow their kind. It don't have to be war, prejudice, and all of that. But it's a race. Africa should have their own government. And if the other race need to learn something from the African, they come there in school, learn what they have to learn, and go back to their country and build it up. And if the black man need to learn something from the other race, they go there and go to school and learn about it and go back to their country and build it up. Because we are all humans in the race of life. We don't need to follow them. We need to follow ourselves. One of our kind. We create our own people. The black man create black man. The white man create white man. The Indian man create Indian man. And the Chinese man create Chinese man. Me not leave woman out of it. Woman and man. Kings and queens. Prince and princess. We have to follow ourselves. We have to claim back what is rightfully ours as a race. Is we're going to get dropped out of the race. We are all over the place. Who is Jamaica for? Jamaica is for the first race that get there. If it was the black man, Jamaica belonged to the black man. If it was the Indian man, Jamaica belonged to the Indian man. If it was the white man, Jamaica belonged to the white man. If it was the Chinese man, Jamaica belonged to the Chinese man. And if they get there together, they all share it. The first man that was in Jamaica, the land belonged to that race. It doesn't mean you cannot help the other race because we are all humans. But you have to follow your race, your kind. And live. Wake up and live, black people. Wake up and live. If you can dispute time, space, and energy, I'm ready to take you on. It doesn't matter the university where you go. Me never go to college. Me not even did finish high school. But I ready to take you on. To dispute time, space, and energy. The creator of all creation. 1 in 3 and 3 in 1. They work with each other. One can't work without the next one. They all 3 work together. In time, in space, with energy, all 3 work together. The Trinity, the true Trinity that creates all life. You know what's the spirit? People thinking a spirit, they don't even understand the meaning of spirit. Spirit is that energy that built up in you. Say for instance, you're in a one church. The pastor man a preach. You are directing in his preaching. You're listening to him. You're getting the feeling of his preaching. You're building up an energy inside of you. The energy. The spirit, the spiritual. That's why we have the spirituality. And we, the African races, have a strong spirituality. So when you build up from the pastor preaching to you, and the church shouting, and you like it because you put your mind in it and you believe in it, it's gonna build up in you and you're gonna manifest it out. And the only thing you're gonna shout is what you was taught. Hallelujah. Jesus, praise the Lord. The same energy is one energy. You're watching a movie and you see your favorite character in the movie is in danger. Somebody is creeping up behind that favorite character and you are watching that favorite character. You start to screaming, look behind you, he might come, Jesus Christ, he not see him, he might go with her. And you start reel up on that spirit. It's the spirit in you, is that energy built up. And you start screaming, and you start saying, look behind you, he might fool, what he might do? And that spirit, the same one spirit, the same spirit that take you into the church. You just, the spirit manifests within the space and the time where you're at and what you're focusing yourself into. Is the same spirit. You're in the dance hall and your favorite artist get on the stage, Vybz, Kartel, Movado, Alkaline, or whosoever is your favorite artist. When them come out, that energy that coming from the artist and that energy that built up in you, the same one energy, you get into this vibes and you start scream and you run from one side to the other side and you beat down the fence, and even if you have a firearm in your hand, you bust 2 shots in the ear, and that's the spirit. That's the spirit. The spirit of dancing and celebrating are the spirit that, and the spirit can redirect to other places. Like when you see the Obia man, where them call Obia man, or the spiritual man, they can redirect the spirit because the spirit is real. The spirit is of energy. It is the same one spirit. You see in the church, the people them talk in tongues and you cannot explain that. It is the spirit of the ancestors speaking, my people. You cannot explain the tongues, but the tongues is from your ancestors' spirit. It is still in your DNA. From way from the ancestors. We are bodies of our ancestors. We are the kind of our ancestors. And that language that Africa have many different language, it is still deep down in our DNA. So when that energy and that spirit come inside of you, depends on where you're at and what you are doing, you start to speaking in your ancestors' tongues. The spirit is the same spirit. They're saying that is Jesus coming into you and you're speaking of the Jesus spirit. Nothing like that. It is the language of your ancestors, because you get into the spiritual force from the energy. So you start speaking tongues that you don't even understand. But it was always there with you in the spirit from your ancestors, because you are a kind of your kind. It is the spirit of celebrating. And you're feeling that vibes, that good vibes. It is a spirit. Right now, we are following the spirit of the white man. We are following the white Christmas, the Easter, the Thanksgiving, the Valentine. That's their spirit. Where is our spirit? What my ancestors used to work with before that other race came, what they used to work with. They had to have something for themselves. They had to have something for themselves. How we leave everything and following a next race. How you going to win the race? By following. You have to lead to win the race. The race is all about living. Not even all about who win from who lose, but live. Wake up and live, my people. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. If you listen carefully, you will hear. If it don't real, it don't exist. My people, wake up and live. Wake up and live. Jesus is a disguise. They use the black in front of our face while we following Jesus. They over here claiming everything. They're the boss of everything. The black man is not under the black man government. It's under the queen. Many places in Africa is taken up by the white man and by the Chinese man, by a different race. It's not say they cannot come there, the earth is for human. But come there, learn what you have to learn and go back to your race, go build your race. And if we want to learn something from your race, we come to your land and learn it and go back to our land to build it up as one race, as a collective, not as an individual. Until every African is free, no African is free. Just imagine you are the only African left in the world and you have all the money in the world. You still is not safe with all the other race around you and you is the only African there. Could you tell yourself you're going to be safe? Could you tell yourself that? The race is to win and the black man is way behind. A matter of fact, the African. I am not making this into a Rasta thing. The Rasta said the Holy Trinity is Haile Selassie, Marcus Garvey, and Holy Emmanuel. But the Holy Trinity could not make a flesh. The Holy Trinity create flesh. It's not even the Holy Trinity, because the Holy is in Bible. It's holy, holy. It's just the Trinity. The old Trinity. Because it's old. Very old. Whole like time itself. My people, wake up and live. Wake up and live. Find your true black leader that don't follow any other race but your race, and follow that black leader. Good morning, Crystal. Big up yourself. Share my video. Yes, man. You are a real black African. Yes. A true woman. I love you, Crystal. Me love my black race. I want them to win, not lose. All we get from Christianity is poverty, death, and destruction. It is a disguise. While we following Jesus, they are following the king and the queen and gaining the world. And we are losing. They want to take Africa away from us. It is the new frontier. It is a powerful continent. They want it. They don't want us there. But we have to stand up on our feet and fight for what is ours. Can't make them get it. Black people, wake up and live. Wake up and live. Heart of love, Crystal. Clean. Heart of love. Yes, man. And all of my people them over here, I want to follow Crystal Clean pan our IG. Yeah, man. Because a heart of love. We have to wake up and live, my people. It is very important. We are in serious trouble. You don't have to follow time, space, or energy. It is always with you. Dispute it. Dispute time, space, and energy. Dispute it. Any scientifical mind out there, smart man who go to the university or whatever college you go, come and challenge me and dispute time, space, and energy. I claim it as the Almighty, the creator of all things. 3 in 1 and 1 in 3. None work without the other. We need space. We need time. We need energy. Even in death, you carry time, space, and energy. When you're dead, your people need time to put you away. And they need a space to put your body. And you see your body? It's still full of energy because the creature that's going to feed up on you, what you think they're getting from that body? Energy. So even in death, you still carry the 3. Time, space, and energy. It is always with you. There's no such thing as death. It's just drop flesh. Don't be afraid. Even the word say it. Don't be afraid, because I am always with you. Even in the Bible it says so. The Bible didn't just have all the white man writings in there. It have a lot of the Africans in there too. But they twist it and turn it and give it to you as a Bible and have you following their God. And it's not even their God because they're not following that God. That God ain't giving you nothing, but it giving them something. Not following it, but following their leader in earth, in real life. If it is not reality, it don't real. And if it is not real, it doesn't exist. Adam could not come here without his mother. And Jesus could not come here without the Father. In reality. It is a story of disguise. While we are looking over there, they are taking, when you look back, when you're looking and you're looking on your left, by the time you look on your right, it is too late. You already attack, you already lose everything on the right because they're having you focusing on the left. A long time ago, we should have followed Marcus Garvey and Haile Selassie as a king. Where is our African king? Not as a creator of us, of life itself, of our life, but as a race, as a collective race. We should have been following them king. Those were our leaders. Where is all our real leaders? Leaders of the black race. The white race have them leader. The China race have them leader. The Spanish man and the African is way behind, and we are still behind of the Spanish man. We don't want to win. Following the white man, you ain't gonna win. He's taking all the resources of the earth. Queen in England, we need back our diamond. We needed to build a museum in Africa and put all those gems and all those stones that you stolen from my motherland, from my race, to put them in the museum. And then you can come and pay to see them. And every other race is welcome to come to pay to see them, to use that money to build up my people. Whatever you stolen, bring it back. We will build a big museum in the land of Africa, and then you can visit and pay money to see. And we use that money to build our race, to build the African race. Bring back our belongings. It belongs to us, rightfully belongs to us. We can't come to Europe or in the white man land and steal the white man stuff and bring it back to my land. It wouldn't be right. So why you want to take my stuff and bring it to your land and keep it? Bring it back to us. You come and visit. We're not going to hide it and take it for just one. It is for us as a collective. You visit, you pay a fee to visit our museum. We use that money to build our structure and other things that put in play. We need with gold, with diamond, everything that you take, bring it back. We want it back. We have use for it. We are a race of African. You are a race of Caucasian. You have the race of the Asian and the race of the all race, the race of the cockroach, the dog, the tiger, the race of life, the race of life. The race of life. This is a race. This is a literally race, and the race is to live. If we have no space under our feet, what we gonna do? What are we going to do when you take all the land and all the resources of the land? Everything we need is right here upon earth. Right yes upon earth. No inner heaven. No after you're dead. No milk and no honey. No there in one place where you're calling heaven. Me see all of the bees them yaso, and me see all of the cow them down yaso. So where you go tell me say? It there one place near heaven and you have it dead for God there? No man. I live on in my offspring. All African is my true brother and true sister. A matter of fact, all race is my brother and my sister, but there's a separation. There is a separation of the race should run their own race, because all life was created by time, energy, and space. 1 in 3 and 3 in 1. So we share the one common thing, life itself. That's why we should not war against each other, but live together as one to make the human race find more place to live, find more space in time with energy, find other planets. And live. We have this ability to find more. We see, we evolve in the brain. We can find other places. There is so much in the universe, in space and time. And time manifests all things. in space and energy. With energy in space, time manifests all things. And you don't have to follow it. You don't have to follow the Trinity because the Trinity is always with you. You don't have to go in a church, go sit down, hallelujah, praise the Lord, paying collection to the pastor, he's getting rich, and you stay poor. You give eyes to time, space, and energy. You don't follow it. It is always with you. So when them tell us if you follow this and follow that, the only thing you need to follow is your leader that providing for you. The child don't follow a stranger out the road. Him follow him mother and him father. You can't just go follow a stranger. You have to follow yourself. Your mother and your father. Or your sister and your brother. The black race follow the black race. The white race follow the white race. The Indian race follow the Indian race. But we still work as humans because we all cover on the time, space, and energy. Create our life. The voice of my ancestors. They say we are in serious trouble, serious danger. We should wake up and live. The voice of my ancestors. African people. African people. You know, every morning, my routine is just come to work in the morning and just chill and listen to Soul Flow. Because I listen to Soul Flow every morning. Even if I don't leave a comment, I still listen to Soul Flow because he's the only YouTuber do a live in the early morning. Yeah. So me listen to Soul Flow TV. Yes, man. Blessed love all of my people, all of the bus driver, the truck driver, and all those things where him say, yes, man, big up yourself, Soul Flow. My people, wake up and live. Stop running down what the white man have because the white man thinks it's for the white race. Run down the black man, the black race, the African race. That's your race. That's the race. It's a literally race of life. We have to claim ours. They should give it back to us. Yes, Crystal Clean, I listen to Soul Flow a morning time. I'm the only YouTuber who come live, you know? Yes, man. In the morning, in the early morning, yeah. You don't know, say. He's an African man. Me have to love all of my African brothers and all of my African sisters. And that's why a boy can't make me go pick side between Vybz Kartel and Alkaline. Because they are all Africans. Me can't pick side between Popcorn and Alkaline. For me, they are Africans. They are the kind of my race. Black people, we are fight against each other for too long. What we need to do is come together, unite. Unite. Unity is strength. Them divide us and rule and conquer. We have to look how much strong people we have. Check out the entertainer world, the artist world. We have singer like Alkaline, Vybz Kartel, Popcorn, Young Jashi, Bounty Killer, Mr. Vegas, and go on and on. Sean Paul, Shaggy, Spice, Shensia. Look how powerful my race. Just in Jamaica, this is just about Jamaica. We have Mutabaruka. Look how powerful my nation, my race is. And all we can do is chasing each other, taking our own race life? Don't we know that we need each other in the race of life? Don't you see this is a trick for we to act like a vagabond towards our brothers and our sisters? We have to follow our people. Unite. I will not pick a side when it comes on to my African people. The side I pick is Africans. That's the only side I will pick. Africans. You think I am going to pick? Who should I say? Which YouTuber I should use? What is that YouTuber again? In Black for Vybz Kartel. He always a bonfire pan CV. Do you think I'm going to choose him over CV when both of them is African? When name again, somebody put him name. Crystal put him name. He always a bonfire pan CV. But there, for me, there are two Africans that need to get together with the strength that they have, the internet strength that they have, and try to put some knowledge in our people head instead of fighting against each other. It's a disguise for we to lose the race, as a collective people. Yes, Crystal, it is real. And right, Captain, it is real. We have to come together as one people. We can't fight against each other. We are one people. We are kind of our kind. We are Africans. I start out my channel by sticking to my thing, and I will never change just for views and likes. Because I have an aim, I am the eyes of my people. The spirit of my ancestors talking through me to unite my people to come as one, not to fight against each other. I can't love Vybz Kartel more than I love Alkaline when both of them is Africans. I cannot love Spice more than I love Sensia when they are Africans. Likewise, Maca Diamond, Africans. Chanel Moore, Africans. Crystal, Africans. African. We are all African. We have to unite together. Together. Unity is strength. Wake up, my people. Wake up and live. Wake up, my people. Energy, time, and space. The Almighty, 1 in 3 and 3 in 1. Dispute it. Dispute it. Dispute that you don't need time. You don't need energy. And you don't need space. Dispute it. Mr. Smart Man that out there on the internet that going to hear this. Dispute time, energy, and space. Dispute it. Dispute that it don't exist. You cannot see none of the three, but you know that it exists. You can't see time, but you know that time exists. We all need time. You can't see energy, but you know that energy exists. You see the manifestation of energy. You see the sunshine, and you see the seed burst from the earth and go to the sunlight. You cannot dispute none of the three. Time, energy, and space cannot dispute. They always in your life working together. You need all three for creation. All three you need for creation. They work together to create. I love all African bloggers and all African sisters and all Africans. I love African. A matter of fact, I love the human race. But I know I have to defend my race because it's a race of life, a race of life. I am not a man of many words. But I can surely talk for you to understand or overstand. We have to come together, not as an individual, not as like a man get together with a woman, but as a collective race. And we don't need to fight against the white man or fight against the Chinaman or fight against any other race because it's human. We are all human. We can work together, but we have to stay with each other, with the race. Muta, I tell you no long time ago, we have to get together as a collective race. As a collective race. If all the bloggers out there share information, all the African bloggers share information with each other instead of fighting each other, you see how powerful you get. Because if SoFlo get 1 million subscribers, and those 1 million subscribers is supporting the other blogger with 1 subscriber, they will also support that other African blogger. And together we rise. Together we rise. In SoFlo, I do a next work, I sit down and I rest. You could have listened to the same people that follow SoFlo and the next one. We rise together. We rise. Like the song with Popcorn do with that artist there, I don't remember his name. We rise. Wake up and live, my people. As one collective race. Me no pick side. Me no care for views nor likes. Me care for my African people. For my African people, me care for. The death and destruction within my race is not good. The death and destruction within my race, it is not good. Wake up and live, my people. Me about for punch the clock in the white man world. Me should have punched the clock in Africa or just for my black man that don't follow the white man. If we follow the black man, the white man follow the white man. Yes, we can work together, but we follow our own race. Don't make them block your eyes with the story of Jesus. Only we believe. We are the most believer in that. Me not bash the Bible. Because the Bible have a lot of our African thing in it. But it was tampered with. If you tampered with the evidence, you have to throw it out. Them sentence Vybz Kartel with a tape. But allegedly, that tape was tampered with. You cannot use it anymore to put the man away. You have to throw out that evidence and find a clean evidence and give him a clean trial. And if he's guilty, he pay the time. If he's not guilty, he free. But you cannot use a tampered evidence to sentence a man. Because it was alleged the tape was tampered. So if it tampered, dash it out. Use something different. And if he do the crime, he pay the time. Anyway, my people, Me dep on the work mates. Big up yourself, Crystal Clean. Big up everybody over here will listen. You see what I say? Yes, man. Whether you are African or you are whatever race, I still love. I still love. We was all created by energy, time, and space. The Almighty, 1 in 3 and 3 in 1. Sealer cannot live without none of them. Dispute it and link me on my IG. It is the same name as my YouTube. And take me on a challenge. Dispute what I am saying. That you can live without time, energy, and space. And you don't have to follow it. Because it is always with you. One love, my people. I'm out. Blessed. How me end this?